Okay, so now we are going to find an orc shaman, and we're going to get him to tell us stuff. Let's jump down here. What you're supposed to do is jump into that pond there, and jumping into water negates the 4 damage. But, you know, we can glitch, so who even cares about that? There's no other way to get off the tower, like you have to kind of jump off. Alright, so there's a few razors in this direction. Hopefully we can kill them without getting killed ourselves with this. That's where the path is. Alright, so the razors are just down here. I remember being up there on top of that cliff and using my bow to kill the razors. We're not gonna do any of that because we don't need to. Yeah, so if we can get to this 4th circle of magic, then we can use the Death to the Undead scroll, which we don't need, but would be useful if we do use it. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Can you guys see what's going on? There's a lot of razors down here. A lot. Let's make sure to kill them one at a time. There's like 4 that I can see in front of us. Again, it's pretty dark, so I don't know if you guys can see anything at all. Why doesn't... Okay, there we go. Come on. It's gonna take a while, because they're gonna slow walk towards me. Maybe I should just run in. Maybe it doesn't even matter. They do a significant amount of damage, and they are quite fast once they start attacking you. So I don't know how dangerous it will be to just run in. We do kill them in 2 hits. Or, with a good critical, in 1 hit. Alright, I'm gonna kill this one. Surprise! And his friend completely ignored us. Oh, fire lizards, look at that. There's a fire lizard there, there's all sorts of loot lying on the ground in front of us, so let's pick all this stuff up. We don't want to back into these fire lizards. I think there's more than one. We can only see one. Alright, killed that lizard. There's another cliff up there. Let's just save again. You can die at any time, so save compulsively. It's recommend. Oh, whoa, hey, there's razors inside the cave too. Alright. Oh, hey. Wow. Hi. How is it hitting me? Alright. Doing pretty well. There's another razor there, there's nothing in there. Alright, let's kill this thing. I don't know, look at this. You step back, and they hit you anyway. They step back, and you don't do anything to them. Alright, there's a cave here with a door in it. Let's see if there's any loot inside. Nothing along that wall. There's a chest. There's 2 chests. What is empty? It's empty. We got scammed, guys. Okay, Shadow Beast skin, that's good. Also, might as well drink some potions now. I mean, the razors don't do that much damage to us right now, but there's a lot of them, so eventually they'll grind us down if we're not careful. Especially if there's like 4 or 5 of them surrounding us, right? So we really need to avoid that situation still. There's a couple of razors in front. Let me just walk this way, try and get their attention one at a time. Can you guys see those guys? I can barely see them. I think there's like 4 of them, or 5. But there's 5. One is further behind. There's 5 of them. Could probably take out 2 relatively safely. We can take out 3, I think. Probably not all 5. It's all about timing. Time your attacks. Again, like this game rewards skill, you know, it rewards you paying attention to the enemies, learning their patterns, and then timing your attacks to hit them before they hit you. Like, you can't mash, you really can't mash in this game. If you mash, you don't do anything. This game really rewards skill. But I guess the you know, the other side of that is that the controls are really awkward. So that particular dance, I've figured that out. You hit them when they walk towards you, and you jump back, because if you don't jump back, they'll attack you right away, but if you jump back, then they have to move forward before they can attack you again. That gives you a second opening to hit them. You see that? You see that? So you punch them, step back, do that. Because otherwise you're too close to them, and they've hit you already. You know, the second hit, they're too close to you. So you wanna punch them, jump back. Oh, didn't work that time. So that time, for some reason, we hit him and it didn't jump back. But everything's fine. Everything's just fine. So we killed all those razors very carefully. It's down here. Healing herbs. I seem to remember there's like caves and loot underneath the water. I just don't remember exactly where. And diving is so awkward in this game that I don't really want to look for it. It might actually be in the second game, not in this game. Alright, so a whole lot of dead bodies. Maybe I should come up here and turn left, just to see what's on top of the cliff. There might be more things to kill. The ruined fort is that thing up there, I believe. So that's where we're going next, to find the Orc Shaman. So there's the Orc town there. We came out this way. So remember, we climbed up the mountains behind there, used our arrows to kill a whole bunch of orcs, and then used our axe to kill the rest. So that's where that is. We will be going back there soon enough. Alright, so there's nothing on top of the cliff. So one strategy is to stand up here and use your bow to kill all the razors down there. It's viable, but you have to watch out that they don't come all the way around up here, because they can't just walk around the cliff and then get up and eat you from behind. So that's a strategy. These towers I think have loot on top. We'll come back for it. Okay, so now I think we should go to the fort, which is up this path, I think. There's like 2 paths here. I don't remember. That one doesn't actually go to the fort, I don't think. It just goes to a lake on the other side of it. Again, I'm not as familiar with this part of the game as with the other parts. I seem to remember there's a cave in here somewhere. Like there's this cliff here with this jumping puzzle where you can climb up and down. Yeah, there's a cave. With nothing in it. Well, good. I remembered the cave. Unfortunately, there's no loot inside, so let's get out of here. Maybe in the second game. I keep talking about the second game. I don't plan on actually playing it or recording it. I feel like the first game is maybe the best balanced out of the whole series. There's like 4 or 5 games. I haven't even played the 3rd or 4th one. Like the first one was fairly successful. The second one is quite good. I feel like it's not quite as good. The expansion to the second game is completely unbalanced. And it's just weird, I think. But, oh look, there's oh, Bloodhounds, and he's angry. But, you know, with the success of the first 2 games, they got money to make like the 3rd and 4th game, but both times they got rushed, and they didn't actually finish the game the way they wanted. So the developers or the publishers didn't really give them, you know, as much time or money as they would have liked. So the 3rd game has some serious issues, so the quality declines from the 2nd game onwards. I might play the 2nd game. I don't really like the expansion. I haven't finished the expansion. The expansion changes a whole lot of stuff. It basically makes all the enemies a lot stronger, and it makes you a lot weaker. And you know, like this game, the 2nd game, if you know what you're doing, you can get really overpowered early on. And I guess the expansion just nerfs you so that you don't get as overpowered. But the problem there is, if you don't exploit everything in the game, then you're not overpowered. And then the game just becomes impossibly difficult if you don't exploit every single thing with the expansion. So it seems like I don't know, it's just bad design decisions, I feel like. I mean, in order to counteract the exploits, they made the game impossible to play if you don't exploit them, you know? Instead of like fixing the exploits or anything like that, they just balanced the difficulty to the exploits. So they force you to use the exploits. And they force you to spend a whole lot of time walking around the countryside, killing things for experience, in order to get anywhere. Well, that's what it feels like. I haven't actually finished the expansion, as I said, so I don't know how accurate I am. But from the hours that I've spent in the expansion, that's how it felt like to me. And I don't really appreciate that. So if I can manage to install the game without the expansion, which I don't know if it's possible, if I can do that, I might do a playthrough of the 2nd game without the expansion. Oh, hi. Let's just grab this axe before it disappears. There you go. There's more orcs up here. You can hear combat. Someone throwing fireballs around. Let's try and get up here before anybody dies, so we can get the kills. Damn, it's like the best done. I think I got all the experience for that. Orc Temple Warrior, these are pretty strong. I got hit a few times. And there's the Orc Shaman. Hi, Shaman.
Oh, thanks, stranger. Bad orcs won't kill me. Old brothers, today enemies.
Who are you?
Name Shak. Be son of the spirit. People call Shaman.
How do you know our language?
Shak be slave of humans in mine. Run away. Happened many winters ago.
You were a slave in the mine? Which mine?
Mine be under village in Hollow.
Why do your brothers fight you?
Shak in disfavor. They smirch greed in Krushak. Believe Krushak bad demon.
What does Krushak mean?
Humans call sleep.
You mean sleeper?
That's humans say sleeper.
What do you know about the sleeper?
Be 5 brothers. Be many winters ago. Be sons of spirit like Urshak.
You mean 5 shaman?
Call Krushak. One defeat clan of enemy. 5 brothers then build temple under earth for Krushak.
A subterranean temple for the sleeper? That's what Zardos must have meant when he spoke about the entrance being in the Orc town. What happened in the underground temple?
Brothers that give heart to Krushak. But Krushak be bad. Krushak curse all who build temple. Brothers have no heart. Be dead and live. Be both. Krushak now have heart of brothers. Heart now be power for Krushak.
What happened to the workers who built the temple?
Krushak curse all. Workers too. Be all dead and live. Both at same time.
Didn't the orcs at the surface do anything about it?
They seal temple. Brothers today worship Krushak. Krushak gets sacrifice, so no become bad. Urshak think sacrifice bad thing. I said Krushak bad. Brothers no want to hear. Brothers say Urshak go. Brothers hit Urshak.
I need to enter the underground temple. Can you take me there?
Urshak say thanks to stranger. Stranger save Urshak. But entry of temple be home. Urshak home no can go.
I see. You mean they won't let you go back into the Orc town? Can you show me where the Orc town is on my map?
Home of Urshak beware map empty. Stranger give map. Then Urshak finish map.
What?
That's amazing. You're a good cartographer. Thanks. Well, looks like I'll have to fight my way through.
Brothers home very strong. Brothers be very many. Stranger no go. Many warriors. Stranger die. Other sons of spirit home. Stranger make fire. Then stranger die.
You'll be surprised.
Okay, but I have to find a way into the temple.
Urshak no way. Stranger wear ulumulu.
Ulumulu? What's an Ulumulu?
Be sign of friendship. Brothers respect ulumulu. Stranger wear ulumulu. Then stranger no die.
Where can I get this Ulumulu?
Stranger go see friend of Urshak. Friend of Urshak kill ulumulu. Stranger wear ulumulu. Then stranger no die.
Yeah, I have the no die bit all right, but where can I find your friend?
Friend of Urshak in mind of humans. Friend no run away with Urshak. Friend be ill then.
Were you held in the free mine?
Urshak prisoner in mine under village in Hollow. Urshak think people call so.
Thanks for your help.
Urshak say thanks to stranger. Stranger save Urshak. Stranger now friend of Urshak. Friend take present. Take Urshak talisman. Talisman protect from breath of fire lizard. Urshak can no go home. Urshak now live here. Friend come when need help.
I may take you up on your offer.
And that's Shak. So we need to get an Ulumulu from an orc in the new mine, basically. Let me just drink some potions. And Shak gave us this thing, which is 20 protection against fire. It's an amulet, but we're not gonna use it because the one we have is better for us. Although, as he says, it's useful against fire lizards. Why are the birds here so loud? It's useful against fire lizards, but we're not gonna fight fire lizards right now. Let's save. Let me see what the quest tells us. Zardes the Necromancer. I've met Zardes. Tell Saturus. Banished Orc Shaman. Okay, now return to Zardes. Okay, return to Zardes. And then there, we go to the new mine. Alright, I'm gonna explore this ruined fortress first, and then we're gonna go back to Zardes, and then we'll go to the new camp. There should be stuff up there. Let's just climb up. Whoa, don't fall off, please. Just walk up this really, really steep ramp. Oh, I guess we jump. Nope. That ramp is actually too steep for us to walk. This is so bad. Come on. So we can't walk up the really, really steep. No, that's okay, camera. Thank you. Can we jump up here? Or do we need to, like, go back a bit? Nope. It is possible to get to the top. I have gotten to the top before. Actually, I don't think there's loot there. I think there's something else that we would come up here for. Yeah, whoa, don't fall off. Alright. And then... yeah, no, there's no loot. There's no loot up here. What a shame. There's something else though. There is this. Wait a minute, didn't I press that? Oh, there, okay. So you press the switch and that falls apart. And there's a golem inside. I forgot about the golem. We could be in trouble. Because we don't have our orc hammer equipped. Well, that sucks. Seriously? Oh, the golem.